Well, hello, it's me, Erica. I am back for another workout with you. I'm so excited to be here. And if you haven't moved with me before, my name is Erica Shannon. I am a certified menopause coach specialist. I am also a fitness expert, and I'm in perimenopause. So you've come to the right place. Today's workout is all about pelvic health. When we go through perimenopause, our body goes through lots of changes due to a decline in estrogen, and your pelvic floor feels those effects as well. So it's increasingly important as we age to work our pelvic floor and manage our pelvic health in the best possible way. So for this workout, you need a ball, a squeezy core ball. If you don't have one, grab a yoga block, or it's okay, you can do it without. I have a heavy dumbbell for later and a mat. So for now, we can leave the equipment behind and just stand up and circle your hips around for a few seconds just to mobilize your hips. Now here's our pelvic floor, okay? All of that stuff that surrounds it, the hips, the glutes, the abs, the deep transverse abdominis, that's all gonna play in. But first, let's lock into our breath. So bring your feet a little closer together and just relax your arms by your sides. You can close your eyes for this as well. But before you do, I'm gonna give you a little visual. So if you've heard of a Kegel before, go ahead and do a couple of those. So I'm gonna get a little more granular about it. So when you inhale, you're gonna release everything. When you exhale, you're gonna pull up, okay? So you inhale, release, exhale, pull up, and really do it gradually, kind of like an elevator or one of those dimmer switches, like a light switch. Go ahead, inhale, release, exhale, pull up, inhale, release, exhale, pull up and hold that for 5, 4, a little higher, 2, 1, and release. Good. Let's do them a little faster now. We pull up and release. Yes, 4 and down. We go 3 and down. It's so good for you. One more time. Yes, now let's pull up and inhale. Yes, shake it out. Okay, are you ready to get started? You're gonna grab your core ball first. So hold on to your ball and take it in your seat behind your back. And with your butt scooted all the way up as far as you can with that ball, we're gonna do seated pelvic tilts. So this is a bit of a subtle move, but it's almost like you're doing cat and cow. Cat and cow. And if you notice, I'm not wearing any shoes. There's no impact in this workout today. And the structure of it is we have two circuits, and we're gonna do 2 rounds of each circuit. So this is the first step of the first round. One more. Good. Let's go to the floor. Come to your mat, bring your ball with you or your yoga block, or you don't need anything, but we just have a little extra activation with that. Lie on your back, and we go into some knee drops. So squeezing the ball in between your legs, you're just gonna swish your legs to the right, almost like a windshield wiper, and swish your legs to the left and try to keep your pelvic floor relaxed. So try not to clench. Breathe freely, don't hold your breath. Yeah. Just a few more seconds, and you can stay right there. You're perfectly set up for the next move. So bring your feet a little closer to your butt. Keep the ball or the yoga block in between your legs and place your hands flat on the floor. We're lifting to a glute bridge. Now squeeze the ball, release, and come down. We're doing this for 45 seconds. So lift, we squeeze, we release, and come down. Breathe freely. And then see if you can match a little of that knack, that Kegel, if you can match the exhale to the pulling up motion inside there. Very subtle. Few more seconds. And relax. 15-second break. Ball in the hand, and we're coming and doing a big old sumo squat with a ball squeeze. So toes are pointing outward, and you're taking a nice low plie and straighten. And as you go down, you squeeze the ball. So this engages our core. It's also working glutes and quads, which we want to do. Also opening your hips, which is a wonderful thing to do as well when we're working. Mobility is so important as we age. And you can take this at your own pace. I just like to go a little slow, especially because this is the first round. Just kind of map the move for your body to see how it feels. And don't forget to engage in those lats and pull, push. One more. Yeah, okay, come back down to the mat. Have you ever done a dead bug before? If you haven't done a dead bug before, it's a little confusing, but you'll get there. So bring both arms up and both knees up. You're gonna hold the ball, place the ball against the opposite leg. We're stretching the free arm up over the head and the non-ball leg down. We're coming up, switch hands, switch the ball, and come down. So this is an ultimate core strength exercise. And the ball is giving you extra stability, extra strength, and a little extra brain power as well, which for all my brain fog ladies out there, we need to work it. Now you can keep your feet flexed, you can have them pointed, whatever feels good to you. We're almost done with this. 5 more seconds. You're doing great so far. Yes. Okay, come on up. Okay, now come back to your seat. We're gonna do a seated march with a ball squeeze. So just like we squeezed it in the sumo squat, this is an uplifting activity where we lift one leg at a time, marching. Yeah, and you could take this one a little faster, and this is a continuous press on the core ball. Again, if you have a yoga block, you can press on the yoga block. If you don't, you can take your fingers and tent them together and press to give yourself extra resistance. There's always a way. There's always a way. I know I came at you with equipment today. You have to sit down, use a ball, a mat, a dumbbell, my goodness. 10 seconds. I know, I gotta keep you on your toes. We can do this. 5 seconds. 2, 1, yes, okay. Option to keep the ball or not keep the ball. I'm gonna keep the ball. Come on back to your mat, stand up. So we're taking lateral lifts, working balance and core, one side only. 45 seconds. So this is why I like holding the ball, because it helps you draw everything into your center and feel stable. And stability is the key in this movement. Take it as fast or slow as you are comfortable. But remember that the goal here is to work your hips, work your glutes, and work your core. 20 seconds to go. Then we have a 15-second break and we go to the other side. And then we start the whole circuit over again. So you know everything already. So you could say, I know everything. 3, 2, and break. You can shake your legs out, get ready, shake your hips out, roll them around. You can't ever shake your hips too much, in my opinion. Okay, set yourself up for side number 2. Stand as tall as you can in the supporting leg and lift. When you lift your leg, flex your toes and your foot just to give you that extra power. Core is working, belly button goes toward your spine. And all the while you are standing as tall as you possibly can. Height of the leg doesn't matter. If you can hold your leg a little bit at the top, that's just gonna give you a little extra something that you might feel tomorrow. And let's face it, we all like to feel a little something, right? Because if we don't feel anything, we're like, what did that even do, right? We're all masochists. Okay, shake it out. Okay, so now we go back to the first circuit. Now this is a 30-second break. So if you have water that you want to drink, go ahead, take a sippy. My ball almost rolled away from me. Okay, so the first move we're starting back with again is the glute bridge with a squeeze. So set yourself up. We have 7 seconds till we go. Another 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Ready? So now that you've done this one time already, you might want to go a little faster. Keep your eyes on the ceiling ahead of you. Keep your shoulders down. Press your shoulder blades in to the mat. Lift your glutes up as high as you possibly can. You're halfway there. How's your breathing? Are you breathing or holding your breath? I am so guilty of holding my breath. Okay, no more. Last 5 seconds. Ooh, feel that. And finish. Grab the ball from in between your legs. Stand up for our sumo squat with a ball squeeze. Take your nice wide stance. Bring your shoulders back. Lift your heart and your chest and congratulate yourself for being here and making it this far. Come down into your sumo squat. I am really serious when I say I commend you for being here because I fully understand how it feels to be battling with low energy and brain fog and fatigue and lack of sleep and headaches and all the things because we're in perimenopause or menopause. It's not easy. So if you brought yourself, if you dragged yourself to this mat today, I just want to say congrats because it's a big deal. And I knew that you could do it, and you can always do it. Okay. All right, dead bug time. Come on down. Back on your back. This is where we press the ball against the opposite leg, remember? Here we go. Both legs up, both arms up, press, and opposite arm and leg come down toward the floor, and then return center, switch, press the ball against the other leg, and switch arm and leg. Now, I think going slow in this move is key because this is core, and we're also activating our inner thighs here, which is really powerful stuff. You're halfway there. Keep going. I feel nice and warm now. I hope you do too. Last 5 seconds. 2, 1, come on up. Okay, come back to your seat. We have our seated march with our ball squeeze. So get yourself all situated. Here we go, press the ball in. Take a breath, and we go. This is one of those moves that feels easy in the moment, but it's working something so deep down that you just might feel a little pull when you stretch after waking up tomorrow. At least that's my hope. Have you experienced the symptom of electric shock feelings in your body? I did for the first time yesterday, and it freaked me out. Now, this is a symptom of perimenopause, and it happened right under where my C-section was, and I was like, what is that? And of course, I looked it up, and it said, oh, you could be having a pelvic spasm. I was like, great, that's awesome. Come on, stand up. A pelvic muscle spasm. So there are muscles in there and they work, and maybe it was happening because I was practicing this workout. I don't know. So if you start feeling like there's a cell phone vibrating down there, don't blame me. Okay. Leg lift. I got to keep it real with you because there's no other way to be. It's enough, like no more masking all of this craziness, okay? We take it literally one step at a time. My gosh. But the buzzing hasn't happened today. It was just yesterday. I don't know. I feel like I had a cell phone in there. It's like, hello. 5. What's the craziest symptom you've had so far? And switch, shake it out. Feeling good? My body feels really nice right now, actually. I hope yours does too. Press your ball in. Lift. 45 seconds. I gotta scooch up a little bit. There we go. You know, I was thinking, I've been in front of the camera for a really long time in my career. Before I was in fitness, I was a dancer, I was an actor, and a singer. And I was thinking about, if I had to do a photo shoot right now for myself, I would want to completely make the photo shoot not about my body, not about looking young, but just about how I feel. And I think that's such a cool part of aging, is that we can drop so much of the extra stuff. You know what I mean? Okay, stop. Before I go on a tangent, you have a 30-second break. So keep your ball kind of handy. You're gonna need it for one more thing. Take a little drink, and now it's time to pick up that dumbbell. So this circuit's gonna feel harder, and that's on purpose, okay? I have a nice heavy dumbbell. This is 15 pounds, but do what makes you feel comfortable. So we're starting with deadlifts. You can also use 2 dumbbells for these deadlifts. Stand with your feet under your hips, soften your knees, hinge at the hip, and kind of elevator your weight up and down. And sit back in your hips a lot. Yes, so if I'm doing it this way, and we keep our shoulders on our backs. So you don't want to let the weight pull your shoulders over, you want them to stay on your back. We're getting into a little bit more weight here, and that's good. You can handle it, you're so warmed up now. 4 seconds. 2, 1, I'm gonna sneak one more in. Okay, hold on to that dumbbell. Let's bring it up to your chest. The next move is an alternating rear lunge. So we're offsetting our weight. You can come with me. 3, 2, 1, alternate legs. So really bend into those back knees. Really, 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 really low, okay? Step back a lot. Can you tell me, or tell yourself out loud, what muscle group we're working here? Quads, glutes, and core, because we have to stabilize. Anytime we offset our weight, we use our core. Yes. Notice what you're doing right now up in there. Like, I'm definitely pulling up to the top of my light switch. Okay, and stop. Next, grab that ball again. You can put your weight down for now. Have you done a bird dog before? I'm sure you probably have. A bird dog is when you take one leg out and the opposite arm out and come back down. But this time, we're gonna do that same thing. Take one leg out, and then the hand that usually stays on the mat, we're using to balance and giving a little extra core, and then we switch. So we're really concentrating because the ball is giving us less stability, which means we have to work twice as hard to gain stability. Now, how I like to do this is to do my leg first, engage my core, lift the arm. Make sense? Just one more. Yeah, you got it. Okay, so ball can sit there for a moment. Grab your dumbbell again. So remember when we did the deadlift? We're gonna change the center of gravity, and we're gonna do a hip hinge. So the dumbbell comes up to the chest now, and we hinge forward, locking the dumbbell in by our chest. Hip hinge down and up. And you'll notice that it feels very different than the deadlift, right? Now, if you have a lower back that's very cranky, I invite you to take a squat with the weight. And I'm actually gonna opt for that because I have a bulging disc. So I'm gonna do this because this feels better to me. You get to do whatever you want. I'm not in the room with you. Just don't go get coffee yet. We're almost done. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Here we go. Grab your ball. Now, you're probably in a house or a building structure of some kind. Find a wall and sit against it. Taking a wall sit for 45 seconds with a ball squeeze. This is an isometric hold. The lower you go, the harder it's going to be. Press your spine against. Now, let's do the pelvic breathing. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull up. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull up. Do it again. Inhale, release. Hang in there. You got this. You're more than halfway. Exhale, pull up. Now do that on your own time. Breathe with it. Go again. 5 seconds. Heart's beating fast. 2, 1. Whew. Okay, 30-second breather, and we start all over again with deadlifts. Grab a drink, friends. How you feeling? It is really good to switch up your workouts for different focuses, for different purposes. And that's exactly what this one is today. Dumbbell in your hand, and we go with deadlifts. Here we go. Bring your shoulders onto your back, soften your knees, tuck in your tummy, and we come down by sticking our hips back a little and stand up for our hinge. Yes, deadlift. You have less than 7 minutes left in this workout. You've done such an incredible job so far. Let's keep it up. Like I said, sometimes getting onto the mat is the absolute hardest part. Once you're here, it's just putting one foot in front of the other. 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, alternating rear lunges with your dumbbell is next. So go ahead, you can hold it at your chest. Now, if you are feeling like a total badass and you want to progress this, you can take the lunge and lift the weight over your head, okay? Lunge, lift, in and back. Because sometimes we're just jonesing for a shoulder press, and I'm not gonna blame you for that. And I'm certainly not gonna stop you from it either. Work with your breath though, okay? Exhale on the exertion. You're more than halfway through, doing so well. Yep. Last 10 seconds. If you're not wearing shoes, feel the floor with your feetsies. Yes, last one. Whew, this makes me out of breath. Good. All right. Bird dog ball balance. Say that 3 times fast. Here we go. Here we go. Breathe. One hand on the ball. Opposite leg goes long. No, that's a lie. Same leg goes long. Opposite arm comes out. I'm fine, really. Come back. Leg goes out. Arm goes out. Use your core. Come back. It's okay if you're wobbling a little more this time. That means that you're working. It means that your body's getting tired because you're working so hard. That's okay. We're not here to be perfect people. We're here to be growing people. Yes, last 10 seconds. You can do anything for 10 seconds, right? Totally. Last one. Yes. Okay. Next, dumbbell. This is your choice of a hip hinge with the weight up top or a squat. Up to you. Choose your poison. Here we go. And pick. You know, you could also alternate. So you could do one squat, one hinge. Play with it. Exercise is about discovery. Would you agree? It's about discovering that maybe you can do something you didn't think you were able to do. That's often what I discover. 15 seconds to go. Yes, yes. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, wall sit. Here we go. With the ball. Or if you want a bigger challenge, use your dumbbell instead. Here we go. Okay. Press into the ball, bring your shoulders back, lift your chest, breathe in and release. Breathe out and lift. Breathe in and release. Breathe out and lift. If you want to squeeze at the same time that you engage your pelvic floor, that's also cool. It helps make everything feel cohesive, you know? I'm dropping down a little more because guess what? I can. How about you? Feel your legs shake. Why not? This is it. You don't even have 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze. OMG. Oh, come up safely. Come up safely. We got to cool down, okay? Because it was small but mighty. You know, it was intense in a really, really targeted way. So let's start with a child's pose. If you need to double up your mat for your knees, that's totally cool. You know what else I like to do is use the ball at this point and get the extra reach in my arms. So go ahead and just do that and breathe. Or just do a plain old child's pose, up to you. Separate your knees a little bit more to give yourself some space to expand. And then slowly come up to all fours. Tuck your toes underneath. Make sure that your wrists are directly under your shoulders. And just cycle through a few cat-cows. Take a moment to congratulate yourself for completing this workout. One more wherever you are. Cool. Okay, sit on your butt. Crisscross applesauce. Actually, let's bring our feet together for a butterfly stretch. So soles of your feet together. Sit up as tall as you can. Don't worry about how high your knees come. I have incredibly tight hips right now, and my knees are high, but that's okay. So what we're going to do here is take your elbows or your forearms and press gently on your legs to open them up a little bit. Now I want you to breathe freely without sucking in your stomach and close your eyes. I am too. And without moving, on your next inhale, release and relax the pelvic floor. On your next exhale, lift. Inhale, release. Exhale, slow lift. Hold it there and gently release. You did such an incredible job today. I hope that you feel as good as I do. It was an absolute pleasure to teach you today and to work out with you. I'm gonna sneak up here and just say thank you. My name is Erica Shannon. You can find me at Erica with a K, Erica Shannon Movement, everywhere on all socials. I hope to see you soon, and I'll definitely see you next month with another menopause specific workout for you. Thanks so much. Have a great day.